You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the
Tell the
truth
truth
and
and
shame the
shame the
devil.
devil.
I
I
love
love
being
being
black.
black. I love being black. All right, all right, all right. We're back again, live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. All right, people. Come on in. It's light beginning in my eyes. We got a lot of light up here. Let me try to. All right, come on in. All right. Let's see if I can adjust this light. This light is. All right. Come on in, people. All right, that's a little better right there. Look more like me. All right. Come on in, people. Clear as daylight. We're here. We're here. What's going on, people? Kenny Nicole, what's up, y'all? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right, let's rock and roll, people. Rock and roll, people. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. All right, come on in. Okay, am I man? Hold on. I don't see nothing. Let's see. Hold on, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Let's see. Oh, there we
Hey,
go.
caller. This is
This
Martin G,
G
a.k.a. The Crime Chaser.
live,
Uncut,
uncut,
unedited
unedited.
broadcast. Just before you speak, please turn down all your audio. Please turn them off or down. And do not have us on speakerphone so we won't have an echo. And we'll be with you shortly. Thank you so much.
All right, come on in, people. Come on in. We're live, uncut, unedited. We telling the truth and shaming the devil. All right. I need some callers tonight. Tonight, I need some callers. Call us tonight. We can talk. If not, y'all know I can talk. I don't really need no callers, but I would like some callers. All right, come on in, people. Y'all coming on in tonight, huh? Come on in tonight. See what the crime chaser got to say tonight. Hmm. But I know what make you go away to telling the truth.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
And what?
Tell the truth.
And what?
Tell the truth
And what?
and shame the devil.
I love being black. Oof. Yes, yes. Come on in, people. All right, Las Vegas, Nevada in the house. Somebody said what I'm yapping about. That's probably why you got blocked the last time. Yeah, you ought to be glad you're on here watching. Real talk. Yeah, that's probably why you got blocked, because you were talking crazy. Selena Davis. That's what I'm talking to. Yeah, that's probably why you got blocked. Mm-hmm. Yep. Tell you. Y'all don't respect nobody. You gonna respect this platform. I'm telling you, or you ain't gonna be on here. Period. Tell you this. We bringing truth. We speaking truth to power. This ain't about no gossip. Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta respect the brother. Brother, open up his platform for y'all to come in and listen. Hey, I come in so y'all can, come on in. These brothers out here got platforms and stuff. Joseph Moses, what's going on? All right. Is that my buddy Timothy? What's up, Mr. Thrasher? How you doing? All right. All right. Listen to understand. And I need my brothers to listen to me tonight. I'm talking to my sister too, but I need the brothers to listen to me because we both got to step our game up. I tell you, we got to step our game up, and this is an intelligent podcast, a broadcast, or Facebook Live, or YouTube Live, or whatever you want to call it, a Twitter X Live, whatever suits your boat. You do that. Okay. All right. Hey, listen. All right, people. This is live, uncut, unedited. No, sister, the truth got my back. That's what got my back. The truth. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the devil.
That's it. That's it. All right. I made a live today, people, and I was going in, as I say. And I want to talk about it. You know, I know some of you guys want to make some little snotty comments, but that's okay. I'm willing to listen. I'm not that type that you can't talk to me, that I got to be right. I'm not that type. I am not that type. What's up, Sister Katrina Davis? How you doing? Yeah, all right. Everybody know the booty chaser love them little boys. He's still out there chasing them little boys. Y'all parents gonna get enough, boy. I'm telling you, you're gonna get enough. Just don't want to listen. Don't want to listen. Somebody try to help you, and you just, man. All right, people, we're gonna make some comments. We're gonna listen to the live a little bit, and see what's going on, and yeah. All right. Yes. I said something last night, but I'm gonna wait till a few more people come on in, so I won't have to keep repeating myself. But what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to listen to understand, not listen to respond. Just listen to understand. Let that marinate in you. As my cousin Ronnie Johnson always say, listen. Don't just listen to respond, but listen to understand. And I want to get an understanding out here today. And it's something that I talked about last night, and I have observed with another race of people. And I want to bring it to our attention. And anybody know me that I love being black, black love, black unity, black power, race first. Y'all know that. Y'all know what I stand for. But, y'all know that. Those that know me. Those that know me know how I stand, how I get down. Those that know me, And y'all know I love my black sisters. I love them. Not that I don't love nobody else, but I love my sisters. Nothing like a black woman. Nothing like a black woman. But I want to bring something not only to the women's attention, but I want to bring it to the men as well. And I don't want the women to be offended what I'm about to say. It depends on how you guys can take it. And, some of you guys will probably take it and run away with it. Oh, he just this, he just that, he just this, he just that. And I want to be totally honest when I'm talking. I'm telling you what I have observed about another race of people, and especially the women. And I desire this from our women. I'm talking about our black women, our melanated women. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, listen, I've never claimed to know everything or be right on every time. But this is
something that I've observed. You say, well, get with it, Martin. Quit talking. I'm just trying to wait till more people come in. Yeah. Yeah. And people got offended because of my opinion or my observation. They got offended last night. And I'm not saying this live to apologize for what I said. I meant what I said. So I'm going to get down to it. So we was having the podcast last night, the broadcast, whatever you want to call it. It's okay with me. And we were talking about why white women seem to get black men, rich black men married, or black men marry white women. We were talking about that. But then something came to my mind that I wanted to bring up. I was saying, you know what? I was talking about the Villa Swain women. And I noticed something about the Villa Swain women. And let's take it now. Let me be honest with you. I am not interested in the Villa Swain woman. I've never dated a Villa Swain woman. And I have no desires sexually or desire to be with one at all. All right. A woman is a woman. So they say, here we go. Yeah, I got to tell the truth, shame the devil. I got to. I'm race first. But what I observe about their women, and I was telling Ronnie Johnson, I said, Ronnie's on here tonight. And I said, Ronnie, have you noticed that the Villa Swain women, they come over here with their husbands or their boyfriends or their baby dads, whatever, which one. I don't know if they're married or not married. And they come over here and sleep in the police stations on mats and stuff like that. See, when I went inside a police station, it was smelly, stinky, overcrowded. And the women and children was right there with their man. And so I was like, God, dog, that's kind of loyal, ain't it? They loyal to their man. Well, somebody said last night, well, Martin, Dr. D said it. She's on here tonight, too. She said, well, they get $9,000. But guess what, Dr. D? I said last night, and we can go back and listen to it. Back in the 60s, our women received a check and Section 8 and kicked the man out the house for that. So I was saying in my mind, I was like, God, dog, these women come from another country. They come over here from another country, ain't never been into America, can't speak the language, willing to stand on corners with their man, to hold up signs and say, hey, I'm homeless. Can you help me out? And they sticking with their man, sleep on the floor. And some of the Villa Swain women, there's some nice looking women. They're not all beat up and dusty. Some of them are nice looking. Let's take it. Listen, let me just say this. I am not attracted to Villa Swain women at all. I love black women. Just want to get that out. So I don't want y'all to get on here and talk about, oh, he didn't got one taste of one of the women. No. You got nowhere record where you ever seen me with a woman, a Villa Swain woman. Never. I got to tell the truth. But what I'm saying is, we can't get a sister to follow us down the street. Only way some of y'all sisters would deal with one of us unless we got a bankroll. And the only way you'll listen to us unless we got some type of power or some influence or some money. A lot of sisters, they go on these dating sites, they looking for a prince in a shiny armor. They want a castle. They don't want to start from ground zero and build a castle with their man. Not all women, but I said that, not all women. We're talking about black women right now. Black women, when they break up with their guy or they got apart, well, I'm going to go to my mama's house and you go somewhere else. Or a lot of our women would tell us, you go get established and you send for me, then I come. But the Villa Swain women, they right here with that man. And that's something we should learn, people. We should learn. We should learn about that. We should learn about that. And I'm speaking my mind. I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Some black women don't like me talking this way. Black women, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. Y'all, you guys are in trouble, and no wonder why some of you don't have no husbands and you're not in no relationship. I don't want to hear that stuff talking about it's by choice or I don't want no man. I don't want to hear it. You got to know how to be loyal to your man, submissive with your man. Now, I do see a lot of little teenagers, they're riding down with their man. The little young teenagers will. They will. They'll go on a drive-by shooting. They'll drive a car. They'll go on a smash and grab. Them young ones will. When it comes to committing crime, because they know it's something in it for them. But where are the black women that's loyal to a man? They can truly say, hey, me and my man, we started with nothing. We slept in the car together. We went to the shelter together. We built together. We cried together. And look what we got. Look where we at. Where are those type of women that's in our culture? Where are those type of women? I'm seriously, people. Listen, people, don't listen. Whatever I got in my eyes or clean, whatever, don't worry about whatever I got in my eyes. Concentrate, listen to understand what I'm saying today. And you wonder why you ain't got no man. Well, you say, well, Martin, I can get a man. I walk down the street. Yeah, you can get a man and have sex with you, but can you keep what you catch? That's the thing. Can you keep what you catch? Can you build with a man that started from ground zero? Or you want that man that got the castle already, and so you can slide right on in and don't put no work in. So I commend those village-sweating women standing by their man's side through thick and thin. I do. I really do. I admire that. And I'm not no hater of no race. And I love being black. I love it. I love our black sisters. But our sisters, we got to get it together. Traditionally, we stuck together, male and female. We stuck together. But when the 60s came and they offered you guys Section 8 and a check to kick the man out of the house, you took it. You didn't stand by the man's side. Well, you say, well, Martin, it's not like that today. Yes, it is. It's passed on down. We have the same mentality right now. When a man don't do what you say, you put him out your house because you know he's not on your Section 8 lease or your low income lease. You use your apartment as a tool to control the man. You don't allow the man to be who he is. You don't allow him to take his rightful place. Oh, I'm telling the truth. And I know some of y'all going to unfriend me and block me for this. And that's okay. I still love you. Ain't a thing that you can do or say about it. Real talk. And I'm going to tell you, if this doesn't apply, let it fly. This does not apply to every black woman. So let it fly. Real talk. And some of you women over here, you know you're not a ride and die chick. You know that. If a man finance run out, you gone. You gone. Marriage is not about what you can get. As Bill said something last night. A lot of y'all married for, I think he said status or something. Something he said in that fact. He made a good point. Can't think of what he said last night. Listen, people, if this message don't apply to you, let it fly. That's all I'm asking. Listen to understand. Let us take note of what I'm observing, what we all witnessing. They're out there with children. How many women will sleep in the car with their man if y'all lose your condominium, if you lose your house, if you lose your apartment? How many couples on here, whether you husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend, baby mom, baby dad, whatever, would you ride and die with your man? How many would you? I'm telling you. How many women on here that will really can really truly say in their heart? Some of you are running your mama house and say, hey, call me when you get it together. I'm telling you, you won't do that. And some of y'all women out there, you're too masculine. You're too masculine. You want to go toe to toe with the man because you got this nice paying job and you feel like that you don't need no man because you can pay your own bills. I hear that small talk. James Brown said it. It's a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman. I'm telling you. So, ladies, don't take my word. Look at the Venezuelans. Look at them with their men. Watch them women. Watch them. And I'm not saying every Venezuelan woman is loyal to their man. I'm not saying that. Yes, I know some out here selling sex or doing whatever they're doing. I know they out here. But the mass, what I see, when I went into the police station, I'll never forget on 70th and Cottage Grove, I witnessed it with my own eyes. All them mattresses, it was smelling in there and all that. But the kids, the children, they all stuck together. Even with the money that they get in the month, they putting their money together and making things happen. Can we listen to understand? Can we pay attention to what they're doing? Black women, y'all know the system is rough on a black man. Y'all know that. You know it. You know the white man will promote you over the black man. You know that. You know it. But you'll trade your man in for a $2,000 purse, for a car, and for a career. And your children run around here shooting and killing people. Yes, I went there. Listen, let me tell y'all women a secret. Ain't nothing like a loyal woman. A loyal woman. Ain't nothing like her. Nothing like her. Trust me. And I hear you women always talking about, I ain't respecting no man. I ain't got to respect no man. He ain't no man, so I ain't got to respect him. But you land in the bed with him. Some of you women on this live right now, and I'm not female bashing, you have more respect for your son. You treat him more like a man than you do the one that you land down with, your baby daddy or your boyfriend or whatever you want to call him, your fiance. You have more respect for your son than you have for the one that you land down with. I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Some of y'all not going to like me for saying this, but I got to say it. I got to tell the truth, people. It hurts sometimes. Again, ladies, if this doesn't apply to you, let it fly. But those of you, you know who I'm talking about. You won't tarry long with your man. If your man lose his job right now today, you'll probably give him a couple of weeks and you gone. You pack it up. You gone. And Bill said it. He said marriage is not just, when you get married, it's not all fun and game and all that. Sometimes you're going to have some rough times. And you got to hang on in there. Bill said it. Been married for 20-some years. Him and his wife, I believe his wife is on here. People, it's just a lesson that I observed. Now, if you don't like it, we had a discussion last night podcast. Y'all can go back and listen to it. But I said that's a bad woman to me. A bad woman to leave her country and follow her man, her boyfriend, her husband, fiance over here and sleep on the floor, on the cold floor, a smelly bed bug infested shelter to build with a man. Wow. Man, that's something. Let me ask you a question, woman. Women, listen to understand now. How far would you go with your man The one that you say you love. I ain't talking about the side piece. The one that you say you got love for. The one that you laying down and going out with and spending time with. How much love did you have for him? How far would you go with him? How far would you follow him? Oh, it's easy to follow somebody that's making 6 figures. The established already got a nice car, big, beautiful home, his castle already built. Can you start with nothing and build and enjoy things together? I'm just asking. Listen to understand. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. A lot of y'all don't like what I said today, but that's okay. That's okay. But I just wanted to say that, you know, a lot of people got offended last night and they felt like I was down the black woman. I was never down the black woman. I love the black woman. It was a black woman that birthed me. It was a black woman that nourished me. It was a black woman that taught me how to be a man. It was a black woman. So I'm forever at the black woman's feet. And that's real talk. But I got to tell the truth. Black woman, how much loyalty do you have for your man? Not your sidekick, your man. The one you love, the one you say you love and then trust. Are you willing to sleep on the floor in a house with no furniture? Are you willing to stay in the house with him when he can't pay the light bill, when the gas is off, when the lights are off? Are you willing to stick through that? Even if you catch him cheating or another woman calling his phone, are you willing to stick around and make things work? I guess not. I see the numbers are dropping, but I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. I appreciate y'all for tuning in a little time with me.
All right, people. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. All right, that was just early today, and I thought somebody told me you need to rerun it and talk about it, and so people can call in, give a give a comment about it, and hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I just want to thank everybody for paying attention today and listening to understanding. And also, we're going to open up the call lines. I do have a caller. Dr. D is here. All right. The number is 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. I would love to hear from you, Selena Davis. I would love for you to call in. I would love for Selena Davis to call in. If you're still on here, Selena Davis, call in. Call in and talk to us. I promise you I won't cut you off. I'll let you talk. I listen. I will let you talk. All right. Call in, Selena Davis. Everybody type in her name, Selena Davis. We're going to make her famous tonight. All right. We're going to make her famous tonight. Since I'm going to give her some special attention. I want her to call in tonight and so she can voice her opinion. I would love to hear from her. I love to hear from
the
her.
truth.
And what?
And shame the devil.
All right. All right. All right. They listen. They mad tonight, but they can say, I believe a nurturing woman can promote growth in whatever she goes. Okay. Okay. I don't like to hear black men make a migrant woman look better than black woman. Well, call in, OG Reese. Yeah, just call in. If you don't, ain't no black girl, ain't to make it look better. Hey, listen, you give honor to whom honor is due. I respect anybody that's loyal to their man. I never said I put above the black woman. You never heard me one time down the black woman in this live or in the live that I showed you. Now you got to listen to understand. Now, don't just be listening to respond. I need you to listen to understand. Simple as that.
Mm.
Listen, people, there's room for us to grow. I want us to win. Don't get mad at me because you're not loyal. Don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't pick them for you. You know, that's it. Listen, this is what it is. This is the truth, people. I know a lot of us don't want to hear it. You know, we don't want to hear this stuff, though. We don't want to hear, but we got to tell it. If we want to grow, we got to admit our faults, period. I'm telling you, y'all know there's a disconnect between the black man and the black woman. Y'all come on now. Come on, y'all know it. Y'all know it's a disconnect between the black man and the black woman. You know it is. You know it is. Yeah. Call in, Selena Davis. You afraid? Talking about you eating right now. You can put the meal down. I'll take you first. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out personally, Selena Davis. I'm calling you out. Call on in. I dare you to. You won't be calling back no more once I get done with you. And I ain't going to cuss you out. I'm going to show you who you are. I'm going to show you who you are and what you all about. Just in a short, small window. Real talk. You know who you are. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you, I got 2 callers on here. Come on, you spoke. Come on, call in and speak the truth. I like people like you.
Don't be afraid, ladies. Call in, ladies.
Come on, call in, ladies. Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Nobody's gonna judge you for-
Yeah. But make sure you call in with some understanding now. Don't call in just to respond. You need to have some real understanding. Not one time I said that Village Square women are better than black women. I didn't say that. I compliment them on their loyalty to their man. And I have the right to do that. This is what I have observed. Like it or love it, whatever you don't. You know, real talk.
Whatever works for them.
Yeah, that's right.
Who am I to get upset about?
That's right.
I don't care. what they
That's
do.
right.
I'm trying to hold my thing together.
And Selena, but you throwing up the rainbow, that don't mean nothing to me. I ain't confused. I know what I like. I know what I like. Sex is between man and a woman. Anything outside of that is anti-sex. If you're using a dildo, it's anti-sex. Period.
Oh, Selena didn't.
Yes, she did.
Girl,
She got the
call
right.
me.
She got the right one. She got the right one. She got the
Call
right
in,
one tonight.
Selena.
Call on in
Girl.
with your confused self. You're confused. You're sick. I said it. Now go get your arm and tell them to come out to me.
Lord have
Mhm.
mercy. Not the rain.
Sex is between a male and a female, and anything outside of that is anti-sex.
Ooh,
Period.
I knew it was messy tonight.
Period.
I knew it.
Come on and call in with your trisexual self, whatever you're into. Tell you. Matter of fact, you need to go where the rainbow people at. That's where you need to go at.
Ooh. No, she
Mhm.
throw up the rainbow.
Yeah. What that supposed to scare me? That don't scare me.
Mm-mm.
Listen, and without a man and a woman, you wouldn't be here. Think about that now.
That's right.
If one of your parents decide to go the other way and they want to mess with the opposite sex, you wouldn't be here, Selena. You wouldn't be here
Mhm.
to put up the rainbow.
Mm.
Oh, I got to tell the truth and
Tell the truth.
shame the devil.
Devil.
That's it. Y'all know this what you're going to get over here. Call in, young lady. All right, let me stop. Let me get back to my program. She don't want no smoke. She don't want no smoke.
Mhm.
She want to hide. She want to hide because with her confused self. You know you confused. You don't know what you like.
I bet you one of those that a man trapped in a woman's body or a woman trapped in a man's body. You one of those, ain't you? You one of those. I know you are. I know. Then you gonna look at me like I'm crazy for saying it. Nature itself teaches you sex is between a man and a woman. And anything outside of that goes against the nature of sex. All right, people. I'm saying it. Not my guess. I'm saying it. And I'm standing on it. All right. She can accuse me of being anything. I know who I am. She listen. They can call me all the names and one. Ain't a homosexual dead or alive ever said they've been with Martin Johnson. Not one. Not one. Not one. Bring them on. If they say they've been with me, I welcome it. Bring it on. Bring it on, Selena. I know what I like. I ain't confused. Bring it on. Bring it on. Ain't no rumors on me. All right. I'll tell you. Yeah. Talk about what I be worried about what I like in bed. We know what you like. We know what you like. It ain't what God intended for you to have either. We know what you like. All right. All right, Dr. D, I'm ready. I'm ready to fight tonight. I didn't know it was gonna go this way, but listen, I'm ready. You ain't gonna stop me from talking. You ain't gonna stop me from talking. I ain't scared of none of you. I ain't worried about making no money on Facebook. You know, Facebook ain't gonna tie my hands up. I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. And if I got to go down, I'm going down for some truth. I ain't going down for no lie.
No, they got you started, Lord.
Oh yeah, they got the right one tonight. I guarantee you, they got the right one tonight.
They gonna cut up.
I ain't gonna play with them.
Selena getting her army together right now.
Yeah. I know you from a can of paint because you put up that rainbow like that was gonna intimidate me. You got the right one, baby. I mean, boy, girl. I don't know which one you go by. I don't know. I don't know which one you got. Which one you go by? Which one you go by? Both of them. Now report that to Facebook if you want to. All right.
Call in, Selena, girl.
She ain't gonna call in. She ain't gonna call in. Because she can't face her demons. She know what she like. She mad. She mad at herself. And she need to be mad at herself. Don't come over here with that stuff. I ain't afraid to talk about them folks. Tell you. Come on over here with that stuff. Yeah. All right, Dr. D, you ready to talk now? If not, I'll go to the next one.
Sharice, you want to go first or you want me to go first? I'll go. I'll go. Go ahead. Let Sharice go.
Okay.
Well, I just want to say this in the sense of
go ahead.
The Black woman. It is something that is symbolic. We all do understand that the main agenda on the planet is to separate the Black man and woman. And it started even on the plantation. The Black woman had to sexualize herself just to keep the Black man alive, breastfeeding him because Master was going to starve him to death, sneaking him rice up under her breast that had been kicked under her breast by the cat so he wouldn't starve to death, and sexualizing her body and her girl and young boy's body to keep her husband alive and her sons and things like that. And so when we moved on to after slavery, and then you hit, like you said, you hit the 60s, what happened is they gave these women a choice. And we all understood what that meant. We're not going to give this Black man a job. So you better take this housing and these food stamps and this little check and be glad. And oh, by the way, he can't live there. You can't have any signs of a man being in the house. You can't have an electric toaster. You can't have a TV. Can't be no shaving razors in the house. No boots that's too big for any of you and your kids to fit. That was a plan. It was a plan. And so no other race of women have been taught to struggle. All other races of women have been raised up and had even a thing called a debutante ball, which is really nothing but sex trafficking. That's all it is with a white gown. Okay. And it's the coming out of age girls that's to the highest bidder of the most influential families in their town. That's what a debutante ball is. And it's really not something that happens in the Black community, although we do have prestigious Black people, but they really don't push that on and show that for us because it's not intended for us. Black women are the only women that are expected to dig our fingers to the bone and carry the bricks of the castle up the hill. And we're not allowed. See, when we expect any of these things, we're gold diggers and we're good for nothing. White women and other races of women are taught at the age of 5, 6, 7 years old to go for the most influential, most powerful, most rich men. And and that's the way it should be. They're taught that they are the prize, and so are their men. But when Black women do it, we're good for nothing. We're whores and prostitutes and gold diggers. And that's all. And it's that way for a reason, because we're the only race of women that have been violated and sexualized and taken and mated like puppies and dogs on a kennel for our young. We are the only women that has happened to. And for what? To keep the country going? And now we're still expected in this day and age to struggle and tolerate and have a backbone, and back need to be strong enough to carry those bricks to help build that castle. We're not allowed to be soft and feminine in a lot of situations. We're so busy helping the Black man survive and struggle that we can't tap into our own femininity. We're not allowed to, because when we do that, now we think we're better. Now we think we're this. I'm a Black woman. I've watched it. I've studied it. And that's what did Kanye West say? He get rich and get on and leave your ass for a white girl. That's all. That's all for now.
Okay. Well, let me just, before the train jump off the track, I'd never downgraded women. I challenge Black women. Where's your loyalty to your man? Are you willing to build with your man? Every woman on here that want a 6-figure man, a man of prestige, it might not be for you. You might not be able to get a man like that. But can you start? Could you build with what you have already? That's all I'm saying. That's all. It's the loyalty. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I'm not asking y'all to be a robot. I'm not asking y'all to be the Wonder Woman at all. But you can't tell us what we're not witnessing. We seeing this. And we know an average Black woman would not build with her man. We know it. Some women, not all of them. If it don't apply, let it fly. I'm gonna just say that. People, they get afraid. Well, you comparing us with them. You comparing us with them, and no. Listen, that culture is different from ours. Listen, sister. If we supposed to be about family, in which we were once upon a time, I believe, we had them traditional values, but it's gone out the window now. It's like every man for himself and woman, and God for us all. You got yours, I got mine. You got your bank account, I got my bank account. You got your car, I got my car. You got your apartment, I got my apartment. Listen, and I'm just saying, people, where is this taking us? Well, I mean, we talk about our grandparents that stuck to one man, maybe had 2 or 3 men in their life. Well, I ain't gonna be like them. I ain't gonna be, you know, come on now, people. We gotta do something. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. All our millionaire men is going with the white women. Y'all see it? Y'all see it?
Yeah.
We see it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Them athletes, they got them white women. Trust me. They got them.
And taking that generational wealth.
Say it.
And when he died, that the woman that was struggling, that brought him here to get him to those basketball and football camps all through the summer, yeah, that one, she gets nothing. She gets nothing. It goes to his white wife and her family.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's what it's,
that struggle.
Yeah, listen, people. We're gonna have to do something. And let me say that, by the way, the gay community don't represent the black community, period. First of all, those are gay, you black first, then you gay. I'm telling you, you black first, or Africans or melanated first, then you gay, in that order. Now, don't forget that. Trust me. And we about promoting families. That's what we're promoting tonight on this broadcast. We're promoting that. I'm not promoting that other stuff. I'm not doing it. Hey, whatever you do, that's between you and God, you and your partner. But on here, we talking about male and female. That's what we're talking. That's what I'm talking about. Period. I'm just gonna keep it at 100. Buildings and things together. We need to bring some. We need to bring our future in, because y'all know we're being replaced. We can see it. We can see it. We can see it. Y'all listen. Listen to understand tonight. Don't only listen to respond. It's not about rebutting and we women and then listen. I'm telling y'all women, black women that listen, you all got to go the extra mile for your man, for your relation. I ain't talking about your sidekick. I'm talking about your husband or your shacking partner who you decide to be with and who you say you love. Now, you can't be loyal to every man. We know that. I know that. You know that. But to your man, partnership, relationship, your husband, your wife, you know, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. You guys know what the system, most of y'all black women, whether y'all want to admit it or not, the same way the white man view the black man, you view him the same way. Lazy, don't want to work, sell drugs. You that's your vision of your man. You let another man poison your mind on your man. Brainwash you about your man. Period. You got some good men out here, but you got to be willing to go through some things with them. Now, it's not going to always be easy. The honeymoon is, you know, it's going to be on cloud 9. It's going to be some dark times. It's going to be some frustrating times, maybe in the bedroom, maybe paying the bills, maybe sickness come along, maybe depression might come along. Somebody get injured in an accident. It's going to be some days that it's going to be rough. Got to weather the storm. That's all I'm saying. Hey, listen, I'm not trying to tie the black woman down, and I'm not saying she can't be loyal. I'm saying she ain't loyal. But I'm just telling you what I see. Laying on the floor, bed bug infested, stinky, with the children, with a man. I said, that's a bad woman. Standing outside, holding signs up on the expressway with the little babies in the stroller and the woman over there. Man, that's a family unit there. I would call that. All right, Doc, are you ready yet? I got another call if you're not ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I agree with you and I disagree with you.
No problem. Go ahead. Talk.
Black women have upheld this country, as should be said, for many years.
Okay, tell me.
It's a different story.
Before you say that, are you talking? Tell me what the black woman, like the sister explained, how they upholding their man. That's what I want to know.
Oh man, the black women, a lot of them didn't work. Remember, back in the days, a lot of grannies back in the days, now the 50s and 60s, they did not work. They cooked. That was the work. They cooked. They cleaned the house. Made sure the clothes was washed. They made sure that their husband dinners were ready when they got off work. Okay. Nowadays, it's a little different. I like to go with the time. Now,
Okay.
you don't know how these women. You do not know how these women were living in a third world country. You do not know that. They could have been in a worse situation.
But what does that got to
now.
do with them being loyal to their man? That's what I don't
There's
understand.
nothing wrong with being loyal. To
Okay,
your
I mean,
man.
I'm just saying.
There's nothing
Even
wrong with
I don't
that.
need to know how they was living in their third world country. I'm going by what I see. What I see happen now. I'm looking at the fruits. That's what I'm going by. That's all. Go ahead, Doc. I ain't trying to get down on you,
Right.
Doc. I ain't trying to get down on you. I want you to be mad at me
I
now. Go
know.
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
get
All
that.
right. All right.
And I ain't gonna get mad at you.
Okay.
My thing is, you constantly talking about loyalty. They was loyal to them, obviously, in their third world country. You do not know how they was living over there, so this could be excellent how they living compared to how they was living over there. Because I'm gonna use me as an example. Going to Africa, them living in the police station, that's wonderful compared to how they living in some of them places in Africa. So I'm like, what you define loyalty? Because somebody lived in a police station on a cot, go to Africa, some of them are sleeping on the floor. Some of them don't have running water. Some of them do not have a feasible bath.
We
I'm sorry, a suitable bath.
we talking about
They do not have
Venezuelans.
that, and they
Doc,
still loyal.
Doc, we talking
They
about
loyal.
Venezuelan women. That's what we're talking about.
I get that.
Okay. All right.
I don't know they living situation
Okay.
over there. I do
Okay.
not. So my point is, there's nothing wrong with a black woman being loyal to her man. There's a lot of black women. We cannot exclude all of them. Like myself, the men that been in my life have not made what I made, and of course I do not throw that in their face. And I was loyal to them. Okay. So as I told you earlier, if you want a woman to be loyal to her man, that man needs to lead by example. Period. Man needs to be a leader. And a lot of men out here are not leaders. Black men.
So
They're not leaders
okay,
at
so you
all.
saying if a man is not a leader, he don't deserve to be loyal to. A woman don't deserve to be loyal to him. Is that what you're telling me? Let me know. Just let me know.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
saying that he needs to be a leader so she can be able to trust him, be able to be led by him, because some of these men will lead you into the ground. They'll make you lose every single thing that you ever worked for. That's not fair to that woman either. Black women, we go through so much. And it's not fair to us that we have to be, you making it sound like that, we're not loyal to our black men.
I didn't
right?
say that.
Number one.
I didn't say that you were
Number
loyal
two.
to. Listen, I'm just tell you this. By me looking at them, observing, they sticking together. Now, whatever they went through in their other country, I don't know. But I see them with their man. I know when a male and a female split up, they probably want to go to their parents' house, want to go somewhere else. Most women, they're not going to sleep in no car with you. They're not going to stay in no abandoned building with you. They're not going to live in no garage with you. They're not going to do them things like that. They're not going to do it. They'll do what that sister said last night. I believe she on here tonight. Hey, go get the apartment, and you come back and get me. And I understand that too. But that's my point, people. This is why we in the situation we in right now. Because look at our children running wild. I mean, it's no family values there anymore. And I've been guilty of it too. I'm not speaking on here like I'm St. Jude or St. Patrick or none of those things. Man, I could have made a better husband. For some things that I've learned. I'm still learning. And I'm observing and I'm watching. I can take the good of any race and learn from it and the bad and watch. I'm not really comparing us to them, but I see that loyalty there. That goes a long way with me loyalty. Loyalty is a trump card in my book. Period. I've seen women get on here on Facebook. You talk about how wonderful your man is. Then a month later, now you talking about how small his penis is. He ain't nothing. He just used me. Now you done broadcast all this on social media. All this. Now y'all going through tough times now. He ain't bringing in the money that he should be. Now you make an excuse now. I'm finna start going back out to clubs with my girls now. He broke, girl. He broke. I ain't finna be bothered with him. Now he want to be all up under me. He broke. I mean, we hear stuff like, go ahead, Dr. D.
People, though.
Go ahead, Dr. D.
That's immature.
I want to
people.
intervene.
No, when Dr. D, you giving it up, Dr. D? She can go?
Yeah, no, let her talk. Let her talk.
Okay, go ahead, my dear sister. Go ahead.
Okay, what do you consider loyalty, Martin? Because
No.
I consider loyalty.
Go ahead.
Loyalty, my loyalty is if I'm down for you, you got to be down for me. Okay, I'm gonna go to the vet for you, but something when I done did, I'm not gonna repeat it again. No, like I told you last night, I know my worth. I ain't know my worth back then. Now I know my worth. And if I submit myself to you and you're not showing me your loyalty, it's really about being a team player. If you're not on the same team, if you're not bringing the same energy that I'm bringing you, then back. Life is too short to be black women. My black sisters, we are some strong sisters. We can take anything. We can go to work, you dealing with stress, and y'all don't even know it. We come to the house, clean the house up, and cook a dinner. So loyalty means a lot. And no, I'm not going to do that again. Been there, done it already. No, I know my worth. And I'm a living witness. I can tell you, yeah, they sleeping on cars. They getting the money. They doing a lot. They doing a whole lot. But my race of sisters, we are some strong sisters. I'm not going to never put my sisters down.
Listen, why, let me just say this. Help me out, y'all. Why is it a woman loyalty got to be on some conditions? I'm just asking a question. I'm not saying it's that way. You got to be on some conditions. You know, I'm just asking. I'm just asking that, you know. Let me go to that person hung up. 1, 2, 3. Where did you go? Okay, my favorite caller.
What about a man loyalty too, though?
All right.
What about a man loyalty?
Yeah, well, we stand on the woman tonight. We'll get on the man. 900. This is my favorite caller, y'all.
Oh Lord.
Hey, 900.
Hey.
Now, I missed you last night. I couldn't catch that flight out of here. I couldn't catch it out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No,
It's a joke, people. It's a joke. All right, go ahead.
We know.
Go ahead, 900.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this. I don't know the Venezuelan culture, but I only know the culture in America. But I'm gonna say this: like, as far as a woman and a man being married, I agree. I believe that marriage is so death do us part. You know, through thick and thin. But if a woman is, just dating a guy or getting to know a guy and he don't have anything to offer, because God ordained man to be the leader. And I agree with whoever that was who said, he got to have, he needs to be able to lead. A man has to be able to lead. It's in a woman's nature to want to follow a man. That's what God gave. That's what God put in a woman. He said your desire will be unto your husband. So most women, if they're healthy women, healthy-minded women, emotionally and mentally, who haven't been corrupted in some way by feminism or sexually or whatever, they have a natural desire to want to be led by a man. But that man has to show her that he can lead her in a good direction. Otherwise, like somebody just said, a lot of these men, they will lead you right into the ground. And That's why as a woman gets older, if she starts looking for a suitable husband, it becomes less about how he looks and what kind of car he drives, and it should become more about how can this man lead me? Do we coexist well together? How does he get along with my family? How does he fit in with my family? Because when you marry somebody, you're not just marrying that person, you're marrying into their family. It's not just going to be y'all two all the time. You're going to be around their parents. He's going to be around your parents. You're going to be around each other's family. And if y'all are not, if y'all are not compatible, it's just not going to work long term. So as a woman gets older and starts maturing, these are the things that she needs to think about, because that's the reality. And yes, that man definitely, if he's talking about marrying a woman, that means he's taking her under his wing. He's the head of the house.
Oh.
God ordained him to be the head. So
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Okay, now you say he needs to lead. So you telling me if a man don't know how to lead, he ain't fit to have a woman? Is that what you're saying, 900?
No. Yes, I am saying that. Yes,
Okay.
I am.
If he can't lead,
Yes, I am.
okay. Now, so you telling me, now listen, you telling me a man got his family and his kids sleep on the floor in the police station. Do you think he's a good leader?
I mean, the Bible says if a man don't work, he's worse than an infidel. So if he's sleeping on the floor,
the Bible don't say that. The Bible don't say that. The Bible said if a man don't work, he shouldn't eat. It didn't say he couldn't eat.
No,
it said he shouldn't eat.
No. Right, it says that too, but it also, let me look it up right now. If a man don't work, neither shall he eat. If a man don't work, he's worse than an infidel. Yes, it does say that. It says both of those things. But so if he's sleeping on the floor, Martin, right? It says right here in 1 Timothy, verse 5, chapter 5, verse 8. It says, if anyone does not provide for his own, and especially his own household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. So yes, the Bible also says that the Bible also says if a man don't work, neither shall he eat. And so you got a lot of men today that's not working, but they're eating good off the woman's food stamp, driving her car, sleeping in her bed.
And what's the problem with that?
And all this stuff.
What's the problem with that?
What, Martin?
What's the problem with that?
Martin, are you for real?
Yeah, hold on. First of all, let me just say this. Hold on, let me say something. I gotta tell you. Listen, if you laying down with a man and you sharing your body, he busting and you busting, y'all giving each other pleasure, period. If you got his back, she got your back, it shouldn't be no problem with one helping one another. It shouldn't be, period. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If he got to drive your car and he don't have one right now, give him the keys, let him drive your car. Now, I'm not saying go out there and get a bomb and bring him in and clean. I'm not saying that. But if you with a man and you love him and you sharing your body with him, why can't he drive your car? Why can't he live with you? You sharing your body? We talking about loyalty now. Okay.
Well, by that logic, well, first of all, it shouldn't be that way anyway. That's not the way it's supposed to be.
Okay, let me say this. We living in 2024. Now, you got some women that make more money than black men. Then you might have a case of two couples together, male and female is what I'm talking about. The sole provider lost his job packed up, they moving to another country. Now you got to carry the weight. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Well,
You gonna get rid of that man? What are you gonna do? He ain't got no job now.
No, this is why God ordained for the man to work and for the woman to stay home and raise the children.
Okay, hold on. What's the woman? Listen, hold on. It's more than a job a woman just to stay home and take care of the children. The Bible said he gave the woman for the man, not the man for the woman. The woman's job is to be a helpmate. She helps.
Right.
It ain't just limited. It ain't just, hold on. It ain't just limited to just having babies, because some women can't have no babies. What about that? Some women cannot have no babies.
I'm telling you what it says according to the Bible.
Okay.
The Bible says, yes, you're right. The God made the woman for the man, and his job and her job is to be a helpmeet to him.
Okay.
But,
now hold on. Hold it right there. What does that mean? What does that mean? A helpmeet.
Right.
Explain that to me.
I was getting ready to say. I was saying now the next question should be, what does that look like for a woman to be a helpmeet to a man? That's what I was getting ready to answer. Now, if we follow in what the Bible says, the natural order and the roles that are ordained to men and women, what it looks like for a woman to be a helpmeet to a man is to make his life easier. Now,
but hold on.
Now,
by doing what? Hold it. By doing what?
I'm about to say it.
Come on.
Say it. Now, assuming that the woman is going to have children, we ain't talking about, off chance that the woman can't have children. We're talking about in the majority of cases where a man and woman get married, they have a family. Okay, somebody has to raise those children, God gave the woman the nurturing instinct to nurture those children and to raise the children. Somebody has to clean the home. Somebody has to cook the meals. Somebody has to wash the clothes. Somebody has to keep up with all the finances and stuff.
Hold it right there. Hold it. I'm a man. I can cook. I can clean. I can keep up with the finances. And I sure enough can be a good father, nurture to the children too. So you can't you got some men can do all those things. They can.
Martin,
I'm trying to get you to see something. Follow me. Just follow me on this one. I'm trying to get you to see something. Wherever that man needs you to help him, you there supposed to help him. If he needs you to go get a part-time job to help him out, you should do that. If he needs you to stay home and don't work or don't go to apply for that degree, go to school, you need to do that. Wherever he needs you to help him at, don't limit yourself just having kids, cooking and cleaning and all that. Because every household is not ran the same. Some men do the cooking in their house. Some women can't cook. They just can't cook. So the man cooks. So I'm just telling you, listen, I'm trying to get you out of the traditional thinking. Wherever your husband or your man needs you to help, that's where you should get in. I'll give you an example. Cerise, she on here. Her husband's truck broke down. His cash was short. She dropped him $5,000, something like that, to get his truck fixed. So he needed her for at that time. So don't limit yourself just at home having babies, cooking and cleaning and all that. It's more than being a helpmate is get in where that man needs you, wherever he needs you. That's where you help. That's how you help your man, period. That's all I'm trying to say. Get out of that cooking and cleaning and stuff. Some of y'all women don't even keep a clean house. Period. Your car ain't even clean when you get in there. Stuff all over the floor and everything. Seriously. I'm not trying to signify 900. I'm not trying to signify nothing like it'll come down on. What I'm saying is not a help wreck, a help mate. So you help that man, that husband, that God help you any way he's needed. If he needs you, if he needs you to do something, if he needs you to go pay some bills, hey baby, I got to work overtime. I left the money. I need you to run down to Comcast and pay the bill. It's a helpmate. It's not all just about cooking and cleaning and all that. Get out of that. Get out of it. It's just more than that.
No, Martin, because you know why I'm not going to get out of that mindset, Martin, because
do you know how to cook? Do you know how to cook?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And my house is clean.
Okay.
And my car is clean, and I know how to do a lot of things. I can sew. I
Okay.
can embroider. I know how to do a lot of traditional things.
Do you think? Hold on. Do you think a man can't do that either?
And it's not about it.
Hold on, I'm just saying, man, listen, women,
It's not about that.
listen to me. I'm a man, y'all. I'm 55 years old. We don't need you to cook and clean all the time. We can do that ourselves. We don't need you to wash our laundry all the time. We don't need that all the time. You know?
Martin,
I'm just telling you.
Women, most, like I said, most women, most healthy-minded women are naturally drawn to those domestic roles in the house. If you ask the average woman out here, if she would rather be at home doing domestic things rather than slaving away at a job 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, would she be happier at home? A lot of them would say yes. Martin, you said just yesterday on your live stream that a woman's body is not even designed to work 8 hours a day.
No, it's not.
About that.
It's not. It's not. But I didn't say nothing about it work. But listen, guess what? If a husband need her to pick up a part-time job, she got to do it if she gonna help her be a helpmate.
And I would say this. According to if that's because what he's asking, if he's asking her to do that, and that's not sinful, it's not necessarily sinful. It's not against, it's against God's design and what he ordained. But it's not inherently sinful where she's going to go to hell if she does that. In that situation, if a husband asks his wife to pick up a job, then, if she's going to be submissive to her husband, then she should do that.
If she's 900, if she's working under the umbrella of a helpmate, you get in where you fit in where your husband needs you at. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's get out of this old traditional. Listen, first of all, listen, there's nothing wrong with cooking. Listen, I probably can beat the average woman cooking, doing laundry I probably could beat the average woman doing all that. I might not need her to do. Listen, it's only so much cleaning you can do around the house. It's only so much laundry you can do around the house. Come on now. It's only so much.
Martin, I'm not, in the Bible, it also talks about women who had little businesses that they ran from their home. It wasn't just talking about a woman, every day she get up, her whole day is just spent cooking and cleaning. The woman also made money from home too. You got a lot of traditional women out here. They're not just at home all day doing those things. They have little small businesses that they run from their home that doesn't take them away from their children, Martin. Okay. That's the goal, because now you always talking about, oh, these children out here running loose because the mom is out here working a job and the dad is nowhere to be found. Or in a lot of cases, the dad is working a job. So who was around for the children? My mom stayed at home with us, and I can tell you, she said she was at home with us our whole life, up until we were small, from the time we were small up until we was 16, 17. A lot of people think, oh, well, my kids are older now, they don't need me around. But I beg to differ. Just because your kids are 15, 16, they need you now more than ever, because this is the opportunity for them to really get into trouble. But because my mom was around always, there was no room. Mm-hmm. There was no room at all for us to make any error. And a lot of the reasons.
Hold on. Yeah, what does help make mean? What does that mean? Look it up in your dictionary. No. Answer my question. Answer my question. Look it up. Google it. Help me. What does it mean?
A helpful companion or partner, especially one's husband or wife.
Now hold it right there. You said, let's read it real slow so everybody can hear it. You know, I'm a little slow. I went to public school, so I don't comprehend as fast. Read it a little bit slow. Let me sing here. Go ahead. Read it.
Helpful companion.
A helpful companion.
A helpful companion or partner, especially one's husband or wife. But that definition.
What?
Let me finish. That definition has it back. That definition has it backwards, because it's saying especially one's husband or wife. A husband is not a helpmeet. Okay, the wife is a helpmeet.
Okay.
So that definition is wrong already.
But a husband is a provider, right? Hold it. Is the husband a provider? What? Or supposed to be a provider, right? What is that doing?
According to the Bible, yes, he is.
Oh, okay. All right.
According to the Bible, yes,
all right. So they helping each other, right?
Yes, they are helping each other.
Okay. All right. All right. Now,
I mean, a lot of people today, they think, oh, if a woman stays at home, she's just living off of him. And she ain't doing anything. Now you do have a lot of women.
Listen.
You do.
I didn't want my wife working when I was working. You stay home and watch the babies. That was my choice. I asked her to stay at home, because I was able to pay all the bills by myself. So I did ask her to do that. So some men are financially, strapped to do that, to tell a woman to stay at home. Then you got some that they can't afford to carry the whole load by themselves. So the wife might have to pick up a little part-time job or a stay-at-home job from the computer, whatever. You got to remember, there's only so much cleaning you can do. There's only so much laundry you can do. Listen, especially if you keep a clean house. Now, you ain't going to be cleaning house every day.
Okay. Now, Martin, let's think about this. And I know all the women with children, single or not, they can testify to this. Let's think about it from a logistic point of view, okay? Because this is a scenario for most people in America today. Okay, let's assume there's a mother and a father. The husband is working, the wife is working. Let's say they got 2 or 3 kids. Do you know how much daycare is, or you know how much daycare is now for children?
Okay, now what are you saying?
I mean,
so what are you saying?
Okay, what I'm saying is, in many cases today, you can find this all online. Many people are talking about it, and in person. I know lots of women who complain about this. A lot of women today, most of their paycheck is going just towards daycare, and that's a proven fact. It's going just towards daycare. And I'm gonna use the scenario that I'm most familiar with, because a lot of middle class women, they're not sending their children to daycares where they're paying $400 a week. No. They're paying $2,000 a month, $1,500 a month per child. So that means if they got 3 children, they paying upwards of $3,600 a month or $4,000 a month. And now look. I'm breaking it down from a logistic point of view, because people always saying, oh, it takes 2 incomes to make a living today. But I'm trying to get you to understand that does not always make sense in this economy when child care is outrageously expensive. Can I finish what I'm saying, Mark?
No, because you're taking too long. You're taking too long. I got to go to the next caller. See what? I'm going to the next caller. No, I sure know I ain't trying to understand. Go ahead, Bill. I ain't trying to understand. Go ahead, Bill.
You know I'm right, Martin.
Yeah,
I'm right.
You ain't right. You was right last night, but not tonight. Go ahead, Bill.
No, Martin.
Hey, everybody.
All right.
I'm gonna start off with I've been listening since the beginning of the show, and I see my wife on there. You brought up the time when she helped me send the money for a large truck repair. But please believe I didn't stop hearing about it.
Oh,
it's just in their nature.
Well, she helped you. She came through, though. She came through.
with some choice words, though.
Oh, hey.
That's just our women.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't needed. She's been with me 20 going on 24 years. She's supposed to know me, but anyway, back to the loyalty part. You see, well, it started off with the Venezuelan, and quite a few women been on here ringing the bell for black women. Black women have been through a lot, and quite a few are supportive of their men. But like you said, if it don't apply, let it fly. Loyalty is something that's deserved by man and woman. But the falling short of it is the expectation. You know, I feel, speaking on a black man point and a point of view, there's a lot expected out of us especially the ones that's trying to do right, that's trying to be a husband, a good man. There's a lot of expectations, and maybe even more than other cultures, because we, not only are we trying to hold a marriage or a family together, we fighting an outside source to maintain this. A whole system that's designed to keep us back and keep us down, which is not just an excuse for any black man, but it's a lot. It's a lot. And for the most part, I'm gonna say the expectation of loyalty, number one, most of our women cut it off with cheating. That's the line in the sand. When, speaking for myself, I'm not into cheating. And I'm not just saying that because my wife is on the live. I've had my share of women, and I don't have the same mindset as I did when I was 30 or 35. So I don't have the energy to waste time in the and lies and all this other stuff. But as far as the loyalty, the expectations are so high, and when you draw the line with the cheating first, everything else usually gonna fall short. When something that always puzzled me, and I never even really discussed this with my wife, and I might have mentioned it to you before. A woman will expect a man to not cheat and be loyal when God designed him to be that way in the beginning. Yeah, there's a New Testament, and there's supposed to be some self-control in with a commitment. But you didn't see the 10 or 15 boyfriends that you had that cheated on you. Why would you act like it's the end of the world when this other person cheat on you? It's a lot of wasted energy into that aspect of the relationship. But what
I want to interject for
our women. Hold on.
No, because you're wrong about something. I have to stop you.
Okay, well,
it's not in the Testament that men are supposed to have all these women. It says that you should not have more than what you can maintain and take care of financially.
You only supposed to have one wife. One God gave Adam one wife. That was it. He didn't give him multiple wives.
See what I mean?
That's a lie.
Martin, see what I mean?
You wrong.
No, how am I wrong? When I just said, hold on.
Go ahead, Bill.
When I just said, I'm speaking for
don't come on here condoning polygamy. Don't come on here condoning that.
900. 900.
Wife that I'm happy with. You don't even know me, young lady.
Yeah.
And I just said I'm committed to my wife, and I don't cheat on her. Haven't. Because I'm smart enough to know that what I was doing at 30 or 35 before I married her, I put that to the side. I done did everything except for being a husband. This is my first and only marriage. So it's a commitment to it for me. It ain't, but what I'm saying is not like that with all men. And if you draw the line in the sand about the cheating part, most of the time, everything else is going to fall short. Now, with that being said, back to the loyalty, the expectations and being let down. We got so many expectations on us. I'm not the typical black man per se, because I don't have 2-3 baby mamas and all this other stuff going on. I got a wife and my family. That's it. Mm-hmm. But the thing of it is, once you done made that commitment and that loyalty is there and you see it, our women have a tendency to sit up and talk with their sister, their mothers, Facebook, and want to make another person's life theirs or compare a person's life, which is called keeping up with the Joneses. The number one thing I think a black woman, because that's what we're talking about, should be concentrating on is what this man is bringing to the table for you. That don't give him carte blanche because he takes care of you. That don't mean he gets to do everything he wants, cheat, whatever. No. And if you got a man in a situation like that, something's wrong with it. I don't want. I like my wife to be submissive to me to a certain degree, but she'll tell you I'm not that guy that's trying to control her and never try to control any woman. She has her part to play. I have my part to play. As far as cleaning up, just like Martin said, I can clean myself. I can cook myself. My wife a better cook. My wife a better cook than me, but I cook damn good. I just want some peace when I come home and no resistance. And let me do my part as a man. Okay, if something look a little funny over here, I might fall short in whatever area. Whether it's the bedroom or whatever area. Let's deal with it. But I don't need to be harped on about it. Loyalty goes both ways, and women seem to always think when you talk about cheating and stuff, it's a man cheating. A man can't cheat by himself. It's a woman out there cheating with him, whether she married or not. Mm-hmm. And I don't believe in my marriage cheating has ever been a force, but loyalty is. I'm gonna give a prime example, not to be putting my personal business out on Martin's show, but I believe in being private about a lot of things, or most things. That's why I don't have a Facebook page. But if my wife called me and I'm in town or free time and I think she wants something, before she could be considered 2 weeks, a week ahead, I'm going to the store, the mall, or whatever to try to get it. But on the other hand, my wife could be out and about and I say, I need you to stop and do this. Even though she might know in her heart that she gonna do it, but she gonna raise up a fuss. I gotta go over here. I gotta do that. And that ain't what I want to hear. That ain't what I want to hear. I want to hear you gonna do it. That's it. Because there's no limit to what I will do for her. That's where my loyalty stands. You got women that's choosing men that they know ain't loyal from the beginning, but they ain't gonna complain about it. That's what Martin talked about.
Mm-hmm.
You know that this man ain't loyal. He ain't been loyal to his own kids. What makes you think he's gonna take care of you and
Tell
your
the
kids
truth
when he ain't
and
took care of
shame
you?
the devil.
Mm-hmm.
You got him from a woman and bumped him from a woman that he had been with for 6 years and got 2 kids by. What makes you think he gonna be so loyal to you? That's what I'm trying to get down to about the cheating. What makes you think he's gonna be so loyal to you and that you so special that he ain't gonna stay with you for 6 years, give you 3 kids, and move on up the road? That's what I believe Martin talked about. Are you gonna be there? Are you gonna have a commitment? And marriage is a compromise. It's give and take at all times and compromise. And if you can't compromise, you don't need to be married. People talk about our grandmama, how granddaddy slipped off and had kids. Well, guess what? Granddaddy came home every damn day. He worked 5, 6, 7 days a week, and he took care of the family. But all my mama or somebody else seen, or in the neighborhood, AC slipping around there with so and so, you know, and it's wrong, but you gotta count the good in your husband. My grandmama didn't leave. He didn't have outside kids, but it was told that to me that he slipped off and had a whatever affair or slept with a couple women from the neighborhood. Now, my grandmama this is smart black women, in which our generation of women don't think that grandma was so smart. She wasn't lacking nothing. She wasn't losing nothing, but a little sex that she probably didn't even want to have with herself at the time. You know, you got to weigh out the good from the bad. And if it's 5 things that you expect out of the man, and the man is taking care of 4 of them, even 3, you batting 1,000. That's where your loyalty lies. That's all I got to say for now.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill, so much.
Heat it up.
Thank you.
Heat it up, and I'm gonna have something else.
Okay, because you know I'm finna go. I'm finna get in on. Let me say this. Let me just listen, ladies. Listen. Let me just say this, ladies. First of all, let me just say this. Women, listen, it's more than cooking, cleaning, mopping. It's more than that. It's bigger than that. Get in your mindset wherever your partner, your husband falls short at, that you're going to help him. That's it. You're going to stand by his side. Whether it's emotional, psychological, whatever. Help mate, not a help wreck. Because some women are wrecking their relationships. They're wrecking their husband. Don't you know, listen, when a man at his lowest point in life, and if he can't look to his wife for some encouragement and some motivation, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
How he gonna do that when she at work?
Listen, now you're talking out of your experience, sir, ma'am. I'm sorry. You're talking out of your experience now. You're speaking out of term now. I ain't Dr. D now. I'm Martin Johnson. All right. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, this that mouth, boy, that mouth, something else. The title said, listen to understand. That's what it says. Listening to understand. You don't put no time limit on listening. Listen to you try to understand things. If you don't understand something, just listen, you'll get it. Just keep on living. Some things you won't know until you walk there. Okay. I don't need you to talk. Thank you. All right. Now you see where I got to go through, people? Outbursts. She want to make it all about her. All about her. It ain't about you, sister. It's about loyalty. That's what it's about. No, it ain't. It's my show, but it ain't about me. It's about the subject we're talking about. And it's about respecting somebody when they talking. That's what it's about. That's what it's all about. We got to respect one another. Now we can sing together, but we all can't talk together because it's gonna become a listen. She's something else, ain't she? No, don't worry about it. She won't be. You know it, because you know what it is. She needs that attention, and she can't call in tonight because I just kicked off. She got herself kicked off. Say, I ain't going for that. What she did last night, over talking all that. I'm not going for that. Now she can listen in now.
I just told her I'm gone from home, and my loyalty. When I get back, I'm listening to my wife. I'm at work. That don't mean you just because you're at work, you stop thinking about your spouse. You're supposed to be thinking about your household and work and play along with God.
Well,
She ain't got no man.
900.
She talks too much.
well, see, the thing is, you know what that is? Her inexperience is kicking in now. You know, she's still young. She probably under 30. So she don't have a lot of experience. Most of these callers on here is 40 and up. Some of us in our 50s. And we got experience and stuff like that. You know, it's all a game to her. She just want to be heard. And it's okay to be heard. But you got to make sense in order to be heard. That's all. I'm not mad at her. But she just don't know something she just not qualified to talk about. Because that's what the title says. Listen to understand. Okay, you ain't never been married. You don't have no children. You know, so some things you just can't comprehend until you walk through that tunnel, walk that walk. Like some people on here that've never lost a mother. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what life would be without your mother because you have not experienced that. It's like a parent on here that have lost a loved one to gunshot violence, a son or a daughter. I don't know what that's like because I've never lost a son or a daughter to gunshot violence. I can imagine what it's like. So certain things we just don't, we won't comprehend until we cross that bridge. Now we can know about something now. I'm not saying you got to smoke dope to know about dope. I'm not saying that. But some things you just won't know firsthand. You won't, just like give you an example. Now, a person that's been a drug addict or whatever in life, he's more qualified to talk about that because he was a user or abuser, if you want to say. He had more qualification to talk about that than me because I've never been a drug user. I know the effects, what it can do to you, and I know it makes you steal and do a lot of other little things, but I know that, but they know the real feeling because they was on it. They know it. It's like a person that experienced open heart surgery or cancer or go through chemotherapy. I don't know what that's like. I can imagine it in my mind. So what I'm saying, people, is certain conversations we really won't understand fully. Now, we'll know some things about it. We'll know some things about it. And even with the Bible, it's some things in the Bible we don't understand. I think I'm kind of very well read on the Bible. It's some things I don't understand in the scriptures. You know, I'm not ashamed to say that. You know, one of the scriptures I don't understand, love your enemies. I'm trying to figure out, that's kind of hard to do. I'm not saying it's impossible. Love your enemy. I'm going to love somebody, they mistreat me, doing me any kind of way. That's kind of hard there. I ain't saying it can't be done now, people, but I'm just saying that's a hard one now. For me, turn the other cheek, that's another hard one for me. But let's get out 900. You I ain't taking your call. You're done. You're done for the night. She's done for the night. She's done.
Hey, Mark.
Go ahead, Bill.
You brought up scripture. You brought up scriptures, and one of the keys to life I've come to learn. One of the hardest things for us to do is to forgive.
Mm-hmm.
But we want God to forgive us.
That's true, bro.
And that goes from relationships within your family, your marriage, friends, or whatever. You have to get over it, not for them. It ain't to say that you okay with what that person did, but you have to forgive. And it stands stronger in a relationship and a marriage more so than any other relationship. Forgiveness is the hardest thing for us. It's the hardest thing for us to do. I'm getting better at it. Way better.
Yeah, it is. That's very challenging too. That is definitely very challenging. And you know, so all I'm saying, sis, it's not to make you look bad, but we got to step our game up as a race of people. We have to. If not, our men that's financial stable, that they're looking at other races of people, you know, because of certain things that we do to each other, we say to each other, you know. Sometimes, wife, it's good to hold your husband instead of him holding you. That's okay. Hold him. It's all right. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to rub his feet. Whatever. That's not a bad thing. But some of you listen to that song, Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do? Love got a whole lot to do with it. When your breath's stinking, I want to be able to still love you. You know? when his feet stinking, you want to still be able to love him. I got to tell the truth, shame the devil. When he mess up, go on the gambling boat and put too much money in the slot machines, and you know we had needed to pay the cable bill, we still got to love him. Now, you know you was wrong, hubby. You know you overspent your budget now. You overspent your budget. We can't do it this time. You know, that fancy restaurant that we go every Tuesday, we're going to have to lay off a couple of Tuesdays. So it's all about loyalty is sacrifice and things like that. I'm telling you. Yeah. You got some people out here right now, Bill and Sharice and Dr. Davis and my dear sister, they got a beautiful home. And guess what? It's Luther Vandross said a home is not home when there's nobody there. Listen, you got husband and wife sleeping in separate rooms. Sleeping in separate rooms. Yep. Not because they mad at each other. It's just that's how they are. They just there for, you know, just there for financial gain reason. They really don't love each other. There's no love there. As Sharice, as you say, it's an arrangement. That's what it is, if I may say. An arrangement. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. It ain't no love there at all.
That's all it is.
It's an arrangement. And that's what we see a lot going on, a lot of arrangements that's going on, and really no true love. You know?
There's more married people cheating than single.
It probably is.
Married people are the biggest cheaters out here. It is. Married people
like Mark
out here.
If you ain't married, you ain't cheating.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's married people, single people.
Right.
It's married people out here getting down, baby. They getting down.
Yeah, it is true.
I know it.
Yeah.
They out here getting it.
Oh, yeah. They living a double lifestyle. Yeah, you're right.
It's the married people that's out here reckless.
Yeah. And you know what, Bill, your wife right, because if you ain't married, you ain't cheating. So if you married, you're cheating. You know, yeah, you're right. That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Getting it in with single people.
Yeah.
They out here and they getting it
in. That makes sense.
My thing with that is I don't really got the energy and time to focus on what somebody else doing as far as cheating. Long as I'm not cheating, I'm not looking for evidence that my wife is cheating. Do I think my wife is cheating? Have been cheating? No, I don't. I don't have the energy to focus on that. I got so much that I need to do because I don't know when I'm gonna be taken away from here. So I got a lot to do every day to make things right within my household. If Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce or my neighbor cheating on his wife, it don't matter. It might not be cool in my book, but our people sit up and go head on for days and weeks about the neighbor or a family member cheating when you don't know what that couple's arrangement is. They might know that they cheat. They might agree to it, which is something that I'm not up with, but you never know. So why would you waste your time and energy on something like that with somebody else? I don't care if they are.
That's true, Bill. Because if a man leaving out 12 o'clock at nighttime, we know he ain't going midnight. We know he ain't going to no prep meeting. So I'll be back. I'm stepping out. He ain't going to no prayer meeting. Y'all know what time it is. He might not bring it home, but you know what time it is. Come on. The pattern is there. Trust me. It's there. You know, that phone keep blowing up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and he ain't answering. You know what time it is. Come on now. Some of these wives and husbands, they know each other. Boyfriends and girls, they know each other. Y'all know each other's weaknesses. Know it. Yeah. So we can play this game.
One thing about it,
Go ahead, Bill.
That cheating aspect, women are better at it.
I believe so. That's a whole nother.
They always have been.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Women cold blooded. But you know, you got, hey Bill, you got some sneaky men that's cold blooded too, especially them DL brothers, boy. They really slick. They slick. They super slick. They super slick. I think they right up there with the cheating women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said he's going to the midnight ramble. Yeah, he going to midnight ramble. All right. Yeah. Hey, Bill. He fell asleep because he got drunk and fell asleep over his boy house. His phone was dead. Come on, we all know them little tricks.
Right.
Oh, I left my phone in the car. We was partying. You know. Yeah, I went to jail. We all know them little things. Come on, people. We know them little things.
I just don't get it. I'm not into lying, man. That's another level of loyalty. Being transparent, you know. That's a big spectrum of being loyal.
Hey, Bill.
And I ain't got time.
This me. When a woman can prove this to me, or man, whatever, if you know you can cheat on your boyfriend or your husband and get away with it without him knowing you don't do it, that's a loyal woman. That's a bad man, and that's a bad woman right there. That's loyalty. That's loyalty right there. And you know you could do it and get away. And yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I believe I could.
Yeah.
You 100%. I believe I could.
Mhm.
Not really. Not when your wife knows he is mine. Let me tell you, that's something else. But I believe I could get away with it once or twice or whatever. But I don't even. I mean, with that aspect, you come live, man.
Hey, Bill, don't get shot now. I love you now. Don't get shot now. Don't get shot now. Hey,
I'm not a witness.
hey, Bill. Hey, your wife already told me he ain't going nowhere. He know what. It's all right. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
I'm 52 now, and he got me when I was 28. You ain't going nowhere.
Communication is the best understanding in the world.
Yes, it
If you
is.
don't have communication. If you don't have communication in your relationship, then you might as well put it on in the garbage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Period.
But the communication got to be
With understanding.
without lies.
Yes.
Yes.
With understanding, without lies.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't communication with one person
It has to
understanding.
be open.
Mm.
It needs to be open and respectable.
Mhm.
That's the lane. That's the lane. You
Mhm.
can communicate and not be respectable. It
Mhm.
has to be open and respectable.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's where loyalty comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And right out of my 47 years, I have learned if two things I hate: a liar and a thief.
Mm-hmm.
So when you lie to me, you don't know about your business.
Mm-hmm. But listen, have you ever lied to your man before?
No, I have not.
No, okay.
I'm too grown for that.
All right, okay.
I'm too grown for that.
Hey, I always tell women, don't put on nobody that you don't do yourself. Listen, if you want your partner to be truthful, you be truthful. You know, period.
And guess what? I have called my man phone 4 o'clock in the morning just to see will he pick it up on purpose.
Okay. Hey y'all, I think we
Yeah.
got.
How many times have you did that?
Uh-oh.
Hmm?
How many times have you done that?
I have did that twice, Bill, and I have got my answer. I got him to pick up the phone. That's all I want to know.
Twice.
Mm.
Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You don't need to be doing it no more then.
Right. You know, that's funny she said that because
I did
I
it
was with my
twice because
husband.
I want.
Hold
I
on,
wanted
sister.
to
Go,
see
Dr. D.
who was gonna answer the phone. Okay.
Go ahead.
My
Yeah.
husband said, "Baby, you want my passcode?" I said, "For what?" And I meant that. For what? I don't need your passcode to your phone. He laughed at me. He said, "Okay, here's the passcode anyway." He let me know right then and there that he was not interested in no other woman. He didn't ask to go on his phone. Not interested.
Lay right
Too old
next
for
to
that.
your man.
I'm not going through
And the
his
man-
phone. I'm not calling his phone. I'm not doing any of that. If he want to be with me, he gonna be with me.
That's it.
Too old for that. Old schoolers is different. I'm not going through my husband's phone. And he gave me his passcode. I put his phone right back down. Here you go, baby. It was like, wow.
Mm.
That's because I trust you, darling. I trust you.
Beautiful. Let's go to new caller, y'all, and we'll take this last caller for the day. 3625.
Hey, Martin, I just wanted to commend Bill and his wife because that's some old school stuff, man. And I'm pretty sure with the kids that's living in their house, man, they're gonna grow up and see Big Mama and Big and Papa. You feel what I'm saying? The real, they gonna see real love. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you've been preaching all day. And when you said it earlier, when you sitting in your car about loyalty and things of that nature, I was intrigued about you brought it up, and I know it was going to kind of cause some controversy with people and having certain outlooks of how loyalty and love is. Bro, that's real spill, homie. That's real spill because people don't have real love in their heart. Everybody walking around here with drama and this and that and what they did and what my cousin and them did. I don't want to hear what's going on at my house. Is my personal business, and guess what? It's all together. We got it. We got it going on. And Bill and you and your wife, bro, I respect you guys, man. And y'all keep that love going on, man. Y'all keep that love going on in y'all house, man, because you don't see that anymore.
Man.
You don't see that anymore, dude. So when I hear it, I know, because I grew up in a 2-parent home where my dad and my mother only had me as a only child. But when my dad met my mother, she had a child, which was my brother. So everything that came with her, my daddy accepted. You understand what I'm saying? So things that he received them first because, yeah, he was older than me. Granted, he was older than me. But the thing is about it, man, you can't have that yet because your brother has to have it first. He didn't take the initiative to say, I'm only going to do for my son because I only have one kid by you. No, he didn't. So everything that my brother got, I had to get either his hand-me-downs, I had to get things of the stuff that he used to have. So I appreciated it. So I come up, yeah, I'm 47 years old. I got stuff, I got everything, I got good credit, I'm on a way of buying a property. I'm doing things that I need to do. And with these sisters out here, man, bro, it's so hard. It is so hard to try to pinpoint who's loyal and who's got good heart and good intentions for you to try to make a relationship. These people don't want no relationship. They looking at everybody else's business besides their own. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like this here. It's hard to find good, solid connections with people in this day of time, because everybody out for self. Everybody's out for self. You know, you might have good intentions for your family, and your family, soon you tell hey man, look, tell your cousin, hey look, I don't want you to tell nobody in the family I just won $5 million in the lottery. And soon you tell him, he had told a whole god doggone, that's a conversation between me and you. Why are you telling them people all that our conversation? So that's the trust. Now I can't trust you anymore.
Mm-hmm. Brother.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, brother, I would say to you, brother, get somebody that you can build with, brother. You know what I'm saying? Build, you know, because a lot of times when you got stuff already established already, people just slide right on in. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know. See, the thing is, I remember I had to make one time in my life, I was messed up. I think I told you about it, Sharice. I sat in the dark for like 7 months, 6 months, and nobody knew my lights was off. Nobody. Nobody knew my lights was off. I was too embarrassed. Yeah, I was too embarrassed, and you know, it was a low period, but I still did what I did. I was going live every day, doing a protest and stuff like that. So you had them things, man, and you know, then when you get on your feet, you know, and things are going well and all that, you need somebody to compliment you. Sometimes you know the type of woman that you like, the shape and figure and all that, but sometimes you got to kind of like move away from that a little bit and get somebody that you can grow with and build with, you know, because some people, like you said, they out here for what they can get. They want the castle already built, but they don't want to help you build a castle. Call me when you get a car. Call me when you get your own crib. You know, call me when you're ready to spend some money on me. No, you don't need that. You got to work together, brother. The Bible, the man is the hunter. The man is the hunter. Matter of fact, Bill says something that I've never heard nobody say. The man is the prize. Bill, explain that to us today if he's still here. Bill, he said that.
The man is the prize because of what his responsibilities, and he's the orchestrator. He's the maestro, and he might make some bad choices, but that means that's where that loyalty is supposed to come in. The man is the prize because of the expectations that the woman have, her family, and if he a real man, the expectations he put on himself. And if he conducted himself as a man, a real man, he's definitely the prize. He's definitely the prize. But I also want to say this, Martin. I'm gonna start off with saying, giving my wife kudos. She been a ride or die. She have. She helped me in areas or inspired me early on to want to be a good man to her. Cause I ain't been no good man to no other woman. I'm gonna tell you, never. I saved it for my wife. She has been a ride or die. I mean, even in the streets, when I was in the street, I had to have a situation. Annie Oakley grabbing her piece. She with me. But back to the show, you made that comment. People don't know how deep you are, man. You made that comment about the loyalty and the migrant, and it was nothing you said against black women, but our black women got offended behind it. But I know you well enough to know. I know you well enough, Martin, to know that it was to spark a thought in your people to do better. Now we done been on here. You 2 nights in a row. You had that short earlier. This is about our community coming together and having a solution. no, we can't control our kids totally. Because they are free thinkers, and so are we as an adult. But we on an adult level, if we can commit to loyalty and commit to each other, then it might spread in other areas. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I think you did. No key and nobody understood.
And let me just say that too. To piggyback on what he said, I've never talked to a Villa Swag woman. I've never flirted with her. None of it. Never. Don't have no desires or passion to be with her, a Villa Swag woman. But I was just observing things that I watched. That's what I do, people. That's how I got into crime chasing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm nosy. You know, I watch everything. That's just the type of person I am. You know, I listen very well, and I like to, watch certain things. I look at people's behaviors and patterns and all that. So that's what it was. That just put spark. Yeah, go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Hey, Mark. Now the killer part about it is this here. We got to start somewhere, right?
Right.
Now we got to start somewhere, and I think you sparked a flame up on some of the sisters' eyes about being loyal to the brothers. You feel what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that, man. I don't think you did anything wrong. You had to have somebody to say it. Somebody to come on live to say it and stuck by his word. You feel what I'm saying? So I agree. If they got mad, they got offended, guess what? There's a whole lot of people gonna get offended about tomorrow. So guess what? Who cares? Who really cares? What does it really matter? Is they gonna actually put in and do something? I like to have conversation. I don't want to have conversation talking about negativity. I don't want conversation talking about, oh, this person did. I don't got time for that. I don't have the manpower. I don't do none of that. I want to talk about positivity and get these kids off the streets doing something positive. When I came up in the world in the 80s and the 90s, I had to stay in my place. We had to go in other rooms. We couldn't be in around looking at grown folks' mouth talking. When the grown folks talking, you got to go in the other room, partner. Or you get your tail whooped. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
So my thing is this: I don't think you did anything wrong, and everybody have the 900. She got so much to say, and don't know her tail from the ground, man. Don't know her tail from the ground, man. You can tell she's a selfish person. She's very, very intrigued with being ignorant. You can't when you talking to her, she gotta say everything other such against what you're saying, and that's not even your premise. Your premise is this: what we talking about. Oh, well, I know this, and no, we can look at it in a different way. No, sweetheart, a man makes babies, a woman have babies. Don't you understand that? Ain't no transgender. I don't get into the trend. I don't have no problem with that community. No, none of that. Ain't no man gonna have no baby, man. That come from a woman, man. But that sister there, she got a ways to go, and once she get there, she'll understand certain things. She'll understand life itself, because it's gonna kick her right in the fat part of her. You know what? Going back on me, Marty.
All right. Well, he said a mouthful, and women, let's just step our game up. Men, step our game up. You know, like I said, when you know you can do a certain thing and get away with it, and without your partner or your husband or wife knowing, and you don't do it, man, you on your way. You on your way. I'm telling you, you on your way. You on your way. You know, your maturity level has grown. Like, man, this ain't worth it. I'm not going, So it's people, we all have weaknesses. We have to work on ourselves. And Bill said it. I ain't got time to worry about who Jay-Z, if he cheating on his wife. I hear you, Bill. I hear you, bro. Listen, I work on myself as hard when the way I be talking people, trust me, I work on myself real hard. I hold myself to a certain standard. And when I don't reach that standard, I come down hard on myself. Martin, you got to do better. You got to come out of this slump. You can't be doing this. And I work on myself. Trust me, because I don't want to be a castaway. I don't want to be on here telling y'all something I'm not doing. I don't want to tell y'all to be faithful to your girl, and if I ain't faithful to mine, or you just, and that's just how I am. I've always been like that. Any woman that I ever had a relationship with, a real relationship with, I've never hold her to a standard that I don't hold to myself. Period. And a lot of us men, we do that. We hold women on a higher level than we hold ourselves. If you know you're cheating, she get caught cheating on you, now you all upset. But you doing it too, sir. You doing it too. Two wrongs don't make no right. Plus, even if she ain't your wife, go ahead, Bill.
Martin, you from the old school. It's called accepting game.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta accept game, man.
Yeah.
If you're doing it, you gotta. When it happens to you, you gotta accept it.
You gotta accept it. Period. You out here stealing from people.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
Hey, Martin, look, right? One of my clients, right? He had just cheated on his one of the chicks he was messing with, right?
Right.
And he just came back from cheating, and his girl wasn't at home. So he went around the block. He circled the block a few times and this and that. So he say he go to his mama house and then come back maybe an hour or two later. Then he go back to the house, and when he come back to the house, her car was back in the driveway. So he ring the doorbell. She don't answer the doorbell. He kicked the whole dinner the lady though.
Mm-hmm.
And he got mad because she was out there giving it up. I say, bro, how you gonna get mad? Cause you did something before. He say, I just didn't like it cause I was out there doing it, and I know she was out there doing it. She couldn't stay out 2 hours, 3 hours long, and not me knowing where she was at. What goes around comes around, player.
Yes, it does.
You can't be out here throwing a rock and hiding your hand and living in the glass house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you live in the glass house and throw a rock, best believe your windows, one of your windows or two gonna get busted.
Mm-hmm.
I was cracking up laughing.
Yeah, he got some of his own medicine back. And as men, if another woman touch our woman, oh man, we feel a certain way. We feel like we violated. Oh my God. It's like a hole tore out of our heart. So it is what it is. All right, people, I'm gonna end it. Doc, do you want to say anything real quick before I close out?
Yes, loyalty is so important in communication, of course. And try your best to, and I truly am a big person in this, try to learn love language in your relationship. It's so important. Once you learn that love language in your relationship, you'll be able to communicate with your partner. No problem. So it is what it is. Loyalty is loyalty. God bless them as well. As I actually feel sorry for them to be in those conditions and living in those conditions. God bless them.
It won't be long.
God, I don't have to do it.
Hey,
so it would not.
Hey, listen.
They don't have to go back to them as well.
The sister, they're gonna be property owners. They're gonna be business owners. Watch what I tell you. Homeowners. Watch. I'm telling you. One of y'all gonna run up on one of Villa Squares one day, and y'all gonna just be chit-chatting, and they're gonna tell you, oh yeah, I slept in the police station when I first got here, but I own this home, this is my business over here, and your mouth gonna drop. You're gonna say, man, Martin told us. I'm telling you, people, listen, the Bible said people perish without a vision. Every day we should have a vision what we want to do for the next day. We got to have a plan. And people, we just can't be going out here freestyling and don't have no plan. When I'm outside, if I ain't chasing crime, I make sure that I have a destination that I know I'm going. I have a destination. I'm just not going to be out here just riding around, just be riding. No. Gas too expensive just to be riding around like that. So people, we have to have a vision, a plan. We have to have a plan. And that same way with couples. You guys have to have a plan, period, a plan that you both can work and believe in. And I'll leave y'all with this tip. If you're a dreamer, and if your dream don't scare you, you're dreaming too low. You're dreaming too low. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Y'all already know what it is. What is it?
Live,
Uncut, unedited.
tell the truth,
And what?
and shame the devil.
Tell the
I
truth.
love
devil.
being black. And shame the devil.
I love being black. Good night.